Hello. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Jen Stark inspired paper project. The outcome will look something like this. These are just a few examples that I've made. I'm just particularly going to focus on this one for today. I'm just going to show you the process. It's pretty simple. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pick out 7 to 8 different colors of construction paper. And I actually cut these pieces of construction paper in half, so once you have done that, you'll get an array of colors just like this. I personally like the aesthetic of picking colors that are close to each other on the color wheel. So I have some dark blues, and it goes to like some lighter yellow greens, blue greens. Those are called analogous colors, colors next to each other on the color wheel. And I also really like these neutral colors, these browns. Kind of makes it feel kind of like a geode to me, or maybe like an island. But yeah, so we're gonna start with this. Now, I need to decide what I want to be my top layer and what I want to be my bottom layer. I'm gonna just do the same thing just to show you how I rationalize this. The blue is my bottom layer. The light brown is my top layer, or this would be my darker-ish brown. So I'm just simply going to take this brown, and I'm going to start with my outside shape. And it's just a random big organic shape. You can make it more specific if you want, but if you have tight turns, it's going to be harder to cut. So I'm just simply going to draw a fairly wide organic shape. There's no rhyme or reason to my turns, I'm just making it up. There's no right way to draw your shape. And it looks something like this. Okay, now for the next phase, I'm simply gonna fold it lightly. I'm not gonna crease it completely. And now I have an opening where I can finish my cuts on the inside. So I'm gonna cut around the inside very carefully, right up to the drawing lines. Really take your time on this part. You really want to make sure you have good craftsmanship, so you're not like cutting too far. And you don't want your pencil lines to show through, but I'll explain that a little bit further. Because this is kind of a random shape, I'm not matching my lines up perfectly, because it doesn't matter what the end shape really looks like. Alright, so I have my big open shape. Now I'm simply going to take my next layer, which happens to be this other brown, and bring it over here. And I'm going to put this paper on top of it. Notice that my pencil marks are on this side of the paper. And now I'm going to make an echoing line. And by that I just mean I'm going to make lines that are very similar to the ones that I just made. And it's going to be like about a couple millimeters from where I left off. See, I'm just repeating the line that I made. This is kind of known as rhythm in art. It's one of the principles of design. Whenever a piece has rhythm, it just means that the pieces are kind of repeated, and they kind of rhyme with something else in a painting or in a drawing. So these lines are very similar to the ones that I just made earlier. There. And from here on out, you just simply repeat the process 8 times. So I'll just show you again real quick. Make an incision, and then you just cut out the inside. and we'll just pretend like that's hollow, and then you just do your next phase underneath. And there you go. Thanks for watching.